Okay, hello everybody. Today we are going to learn about the range function in Python. I think we all are familiar with the looping concept, iteration process. So, what we are going to learn is what is the need of or what is the function of range function in Python language. Now, let us go through the particular syntax like for x in range 6. I think you are quite familiar with this for loop. So range in the range function, what we are doing, we are saying 6, and then I am saying what? I am saying like print x. So here what happened? Like my output is like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the significance of these outputs? Now remember one thing, like whenever I am going to say range 6, in this case actually remember the value of the range function is between 0 to 5, not between 0 to 6. Please remember one thing, see, like the number which you are mentioning in the range function, that is going to be continuate less than that number, less than one number. So if I say 6, my output will be like this, because range function by default starts from 0. Keep this thing in your mind. Okay, so this is one of the significances, a very important significance of range function. So we are running a for loop. X is what? A normal variable. So it will start, like the assignment will start from 0, not from 1, and it will continue till 5. So my output will come like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again I am repeating, counting of range function, the starting value of the range function is from 0, not from 1. So that is why it is going from the starting from 0 and it will stop at 5, not at 6. Okay, we'll see some more things. Range function defaults. See what I was discussing in the previous slide. The range function defaults to 0 as its starting value. So again, starting value of the range function is 0, not 1. However, it is possible to specify the starting value by adding a parameter. But if I want, see, if I don't specify anything, then the default starting value of the range function is 0. But if I want to modify, if I want to insert my own value, customize it, we can always do it. How can we? So let us take this. Let us look at this particular example. I am saying what? Range 2, 6. That means the values from 2 to 6. So in this case, the range function, the default value is not starting from 0. The default value is starting from, in this case, not the default value. The first value is 2, not 0. Because as I am specifying something, in the previous case, what happened? I was not specifying anything. If you look at the previous slide, in this case, what just I am saying, I am passing one parameter, which is 6 only. But in this case, if you notice, I am passing two parameters. So here 6 what? My endpoint. As I am not specifying anything, so my default value, starting value is 0. But here what happened? I am specifying. So here the starting value is what? 2. I will continue till 6. But again, see, it will not include 6. So what is my output? I am starting the for loop, like let's say for x in range 2, 6. So the first value of x is always 2, and then I am saying, and it will continue till 5, not 6. So I am saying print x. So what is my output? Output will be like this: 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6. Again I am repeating. So it's very easy. One thing what you have to remember: maximum minus 1. Okay, this you remember like this way. I am specifying my second parameter. How long it will continue? Like if I take the example of 6 minus 1, 5, it will continue till 5. So it starts from 2, and it will continue till 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5 will be the output of this particular code snippet. Okay, so here what we are learning, in the previous slide we have seen what? We cannot specify anything. Like the default value, we are just specifying one parameter, which is the maximum and the end point. But so if I don't specify anything, my like the starting point by default it starts from 0. But here what you have learned, if I want, we can always modify it. So I am saying 2, 6. So 2 is my starting value, and I will continue till 5. Again I am repeating, not 6. So very easy process is what? maximum number, the second parameter, whatever number we are getting, minus 1. Up to that number, the process will continue. I hope it is clear to you. Next, see, we are going to learn another use of this range function. So range function defaults to increment the sequence by 1. See, by default, if I see, range function is going to increase by 1. If you look at this, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at this, it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am finding what the incrementation will be of 1. Like, but if I look at this one, I am saying like, look at this one. Third parameter, if I want, I can specify. So 2, 3 and then 30. 2 is the starting value. 30 is the maximum limit. 3 is the incrementation value. So there are 3 parameters: starting value, maximum value, and this is the incrementation value. In this case, what happened? I am just saying starting value and maximum value, end point, when the start point and the end point. I am not specifying any incrementation. So by default, it is increasing by 1. In this case also, I am just specifying the maximum range. So in this case, what happened? Starting from 0 and it is going to continue, like it's going to increasing. It's going to increase by 1. But if I, in this case, if I see, I am specifying the third parameter, which is saying what? Like what will be the incrementation sequence. So if I look at the output, start from 2, then 3, 4, 5. So 5 is coming, then 6, 7, 8. So if you notice this one, there's a gap of 3. So it is increasing by 3 and it is going to continue, as I am saying, 30. So it will continue less than 1. So I am stopping here, 29. So this way, in the range function, we can add 3 different parameters maximum. First parameter is the starting value. Second parameter is the end one. Third parameter is the incrementation value. If I will not specify, then by default the incrementation will happen by 1 only. And so I think, so there are 3 different functions, like 3 different case studies we have taken for range function. First is this one. Second one is this one, where I am specifying the starting value and the end value. Here what happens? I am just specifying the end value. If I will not specify any starting value, and by default it will be 0. But in this case, what happened? I am specifying the like the starting value and the end value. And in this case, what happened? I am specifying the starting value, the end value, as well as the incrementation value sequence. So this way, through this code, we will get an output like this. So I hope this range function will be clear, is clear to you. Hope you have understood this particular session. Thank you.